gently on the desk and pressed the intercom. "Was the padded envelope X-rayed?" he asked. "Yes, it's a keychain." Anders von Bain slit open the envelope and peeked inside. He reached in and fished out a keyring with no keys. He recognized the BMW logo inside the plastic ring at once. He sat there a long time, looking at the keyring. What was the meaning? Advertising? A joke? He had a hard time seeing what was funny. Over the years, he'd had several BMWs, and a lot of other makes too, for that matter. Right now, the family owned 4 cars, one of which was actually a new BMW, which his wife Linda drove. When he turned the envelope upside down and shook it, a slip of paper came floating out and settled on the shiny desktop. He read it several times without understanding a thing. I remember. M. M. He noted that the text on both the note and the envelope was printed, not handwritten. Who was M? Suddenly he felt the coffee churning in his stomach. M. That wasn't possible, was it? Was someone trying to mess with him? Trying to scare him? Who knew about M? Jan Erik, naturally, but he would never do anything like this. He had never even wanted to talk about it. No, not Jan Erik. Who? Ola? But Ola was dead. Chapter 3. The automatic gates slowly closed behind the heavy motorcycle. The driver braked with the engine on idle. He unlocked the mailbox on the inside of the wall and emptied it. He stuffed the letters inside his motorcycle jacket before he stepped on the gas and continued down the lane, with its newly planted trees. Whistling, he unlocked the door that led into the house from the garage. Purposefully, he guided his steps toward the kitchen, or rather the refrigerator. Sitting with a couple of beers in the warm jacuzzi was part of his usual evening routine. If he had the energy, he would also swim a few laps in the big pool. Nowadays, his body got stiff after a longer motorcycle ride. "You're starting to feel that you'll be turning 50 in a few months," he thought, grimacing at his reflection in the glass door to the patio. Money can take care of many things, but the passage of time can't be stopped. He carefully drew his hand across his thinning hair. No, he wasn't going to get gloomy now. It was Friday evening. Tomorrow he would pack for the moose hunt and later in the afternoon drive to Dalsland. He was truly looking forward to Saturday's traditional hunting dinner. He tossed the mail on one of the gleaming stone counters. He opened the brushed steel refrigerator, took out a can of Czech beer, and opened it. As always, just hearing the fizzing sound filled him with pleasure. He opened the patio door wide and went out onto the large deck. With a deep breath, he drew the fresh autumn air into his lungs. When he went in to get another beer, his eyes fell on the letters. Might as well open them before he got into the jacuzzi along with a few more beers. From the magnetic holder over the stove, he took down a sharp Japanese steel knife and quickly slit open all the envelopes. One of them gave him pause. It was a small, square, padded envelope. His name was printed on a label, Jan Erik Conneborga. He turned the envelope over, but there was no return address. Puzzled, he pulled out a thin, black piece of fabric that was inside. It took a few seconds before he realized what it was. A bandana? He peeked into the envelope to see if it contained anything else. At the bottom, he glimpsed a small slip of paper. With some difficulty, he managed to coax it out. The text was printed out from a computer. I remember. M. Jan Erik Conneborga gasped. His facial color changed to a sickly grayish white, and he had to support himself against the granite counter.